Alright, good evening, my friends. This video is going to be about the terrifying rap sheets of the 10 worst New York City criminals who were repeatedly released by DA Bragg, also known as Fat Alvin. That meme's going around today. God, I hate it when you do that, Daily Mail. So, this indictment here, this is the full text PDF. I'm no legal scholar, but not much of this makes any sense to me at all. This is not a serious indictment, so accuses the defendant of the crime of falsifying business records in the first degree, and almost all 34 of these counts are exactly like this. On or about random date, with intent to defraud, and intent to commit another crime, and aid and conceal the commission thereof. Made and caused false entry in the business records of an enterprise, an invoice, a voucher, a check, what have you. Bullshit. This is going to go nowhere fast, and it's going to backfire outstandingly. Love it. No mugshot. Disappointed about that. The left even knows how ridiculous that would have been. So Alvin Bragg, Fat Alvin here, has been criticized for the soft-on-crime policies that let many career criminals back on the streets to terrorize New Yorkers. So let's just take a look at some of these winners here. So felony assaults are up, murders are down, shooting victims are down. Allegedly, I don't really buy these numbers. Overall crime is pretty much the same as it was in 2023. Or 2022, sorry. It's a shame. It's really high. It's unfortunate. So as Bragg's office focused on indicting Trump, the career criminals ran the streets of New York, repeatedly terrorizing citizens and wreaking havoc. Now, there will be one surprising entry in this list here. The rest all kind of, well, you know. Anyway, Harold Gooding, this honor student here, has been arrested 100 times. That's a nice hat. I don't know why douchebags don't bend the bill like most normal people. He is 53. Oh, and my theory on crime, and this is going to be a long video, so pack a lunch, my friends, refresh your drink, and come back. My theory on crime is 80% of the people basically have a conscience. It's my working theory, always open to interpretation. And they don't do things like steal shit or murder people because it's wrong, okay? I know it's hard for some people to believe, but the other 20% to believe, and a significant proportion of the other 20% just don't commit crimes because they fear punishment. And when you don't punish people, like as is happening in New York, it's amazing. The other 20% go fucking wild. Okay. 70 arrests for theft alone, and he's been taken into custody over 100 times. 53, you'd think he'd have his shit together a little bit better, but I guess not. As of August, he's been busted for dozens of larceny charges, including 4 heists in Target. Larceny is theft, by the way, in case you didn't know. He's already got 15 convictions to his name, as well as 14 failures to appear following his prolific crime spree. He is rocketed to number 1. He's number 1 with a bullet, my friends, on the NYPD list for repeat offenders following his torrent of thefts. 70 arrests for theft alone. Michelle, this is a little uncommon, not the surprising one, as you'll see later, calls herself a professional booster, I think that means thief, and told police they wouldn't be stopping her hustle. Yeah, she's an attractive-looking peach, isn't she? Looks like those hands have done some hard work. 41, again, still doesn't have her shit together in life. Confessed to authorities. Again, not stopping my hustle. Alright, after her 97th arrest, her favorite store is in Manhattan's Upper East Side. I don't claim to know the geography of New York City, but I thought Upper East Side was quite an affluent area. Anyway, Target. She likes Target, my friends. She's kept her crime to petty larceny, which is a non-jailable offense after the law that went into effect in 2020. It's amazing when you decriminalize petty larceny. It's amazing how much more of it you get, my friends. She was finally held on $5,000 in bail after her 101st arrest for second-degree assault after she allegedly, not assuming guilt, kicked, bit, scratched, and spit on 2 New York PD Officers on July 30th, during an attempt to swipe paper towels. Oh my god, this would be... I'm sorry, this is so sad, it's hilarious. William Rollon looks absolutely blitzed out of his mind. 30-year rap sheet that has robbery charges dropped to petty larceny under Bragg's woke enforcement of the law. A career criminal, 30 years of crimes under his belt, and he decided to steal $2,000 worth of medication from a Dwayne Reed. I don't know what that is, by the way. They don't have those. They didn't have them in Florida, and they didn't have them in Missouri, so I assume it was like, it's like a Walgreens. I'm going to go out all in and say. He allegedly filled a plastic garbage bag with medicine and other items inside the Lower East Side store. A female manager approached the career criminal before she saw him brandish a pocket knife. He was charged with first-degree robbery and criminal weapons possession, but had the robbery charge dropped to 2 counts of petty larceny, which is a misdemeanor. A judge told him he should feel lucky because of Bragg's new policies. I don't know if anyone would ever feel lucky standing in front of you in the courtroom, but you might feel lucky today. Based on your record, you would have faced a long period of time in jail if convicted. The newly elected district attorney has new policies. You're not being charged with robbery. You're being charged with a misdemeanor here. Jamel Pringle, okay, looks like he stuck his finger in a light socket, has been arrested more than 150 times. 167 arrests, my god. He's one of the most prolific criminals in the Big Apple. Okay, he previously joked that due to the controversial laws that only offered bail for serious offenses, Pringle has amassed frequent flyer miles, according to the New York Post. They're fairly based over there in the New York Post. A New York judge said in February of 2022, "It would take me all day to go through your rap sheet." He was arrested in February of 2022 for stealing $430 of items from Rite Aid, and he was denied bail in August. And weeks earlier, he was swiping a tip jar. That's a dick move. At a cafe that had more than $40 in it. The second time he had committed that crime. At the time, he only had 1 felony conviction, but 88 misdemeanors and 39 citations for failure to appear. Rodney Johnson, prison twice, 90 arrests, was let go last week on $1 bail. Man, dude looks really fucked up there, doesn't he? Faces of meth, I think. He was given a slap on the wrist punishment just last week after Bragg's office knocked down his felony robbery charges to a misdemeanor. And the DA cut him loose on $1 bail, despite breaking the law for 35 years. He was charged with robbery after allegedly holding up a CVS and a Walgreens, where he threatened workers with pepper spray. He was charged with third-degree robbery, but that's a serious offense, by the way. Those charges have been dropped to menacing and petty larceny. It's PETI larceny there, Daily Mail. Keep it consistent. He skipped on his court-ordered intervention program 3 times for a 2021 felony robbery case. His rap sheet goes back to 2005 for domestic violence after he allegedly threatened to kill his ex-girlfriend's daughter. Okay. He went to pound him in the ass prison in 1994 for robbery, and then in 98 for grand larceny. I believe that's over $1,000. Or maybe it's over like $10,000. I don't know. The state records report. Now, Isaac Rodriguez got the nickname Man of Steel, like stealing things, after 50 retail thefts. Lovely looking individual. What is up with that hair? I don't know. He went on a larcenous bender, racking up 47 arrests for retail theft. One Walgreens in Jackson Heights became a favorite spot. They arrested him 23 times for taking items like nutritional shakes, skincare lotion, toothpaste, and sanitary wipes. I don't know. This dude may be homeless. His nonviolent offense kept him out of jail for a while, but then he violated a restraining order and returned to a Walgreens in Queens after he had allegedly shoplifted from it 13 times. Hey, he finally went to jail on a $15,000 bail. Nolan Gonzalez has designer taste and repeatedly hit up Macy's to steal Tommy Hilfiger clothing. Nice Knicks jersey you're wearing there, Bubba. Gonzalez, aka Go-Go, as in the shit in your store is going to go-go. $350 worth of Tommy Hilfiger clothing from the Macy's store in Herald Square. He became such a frequent offender at the department store that Macy's put out a trespass notice on him to prevent him from returning to any of their outlets. Police hit him with grand larceny, burglary, and criminal possession of stolen property, but the DA reduced the charges, and he was released without bail. Okay, right. Prepare yourself, my friends. This is a shocking one. An Asian guy. Asian guy on a crime spree. 20-year rap sheet prior to setting Craig Tamanaha. 20-year rap sheet prior to setting the Fox News Christmas tree on fire. Lovely. In 2021, he set the Christmas tree on fire outside Fox News. Lovely. 49 years old. Again, doesn't have his shit together. 20 years of crime in 2 states. And weeks before the incident, he'd been arrested for exposing himself outside the Ghislaine Maxwell trial in New York. Holy balls! You can't write this shit, friends. I mean, you can't write this as fiction. Life is stranger than fiction. In 2002, the then 30-year-old Tamanaha was picked up in Abilene, Texas, on public intoxication. Between 2017 and 18, he was arrested on 3 separate occasions and charged with public intoxication, burglary, and resisting arrest. Lamal McRae, decades of crimes on his rap sheet before shoving a commuter onto the subway tracks. Now that's an expensive coat, but that's from 1998. Then 17, McRae was sentenced to 20 years in prison for his role in an attempted murder and robbery. So, in October of 2022, 32-year-old David Martin was reported randomly targeted and attacked by Lamal McRae at the subway station at Myrtle Avenue. He was on his way to work when he was attacked. Good Samaritan saved his life, thank God, before an oncoming subway train could make contact with him. He was arrested and charged with attempted murder, assault, reckless endangerment, and harassment. He was sentenced to 20 years in prison in 1998 for the attempted murder. He served his time in Queensboro Correctional Facility. While out on parole, McRae, the 41, I believe now, pursued a career as a rapper. He went by moniker of, I don't even care to say that, the band's most successful music video is titled Memorial. It was released in 2012 and has nearly 25,000 views. Jesus Christ. That's shitty, by the way, Daily Mail. My YouTube channel has a video with almost 200,000 views, and I'm a nothing, nowhere, and nobody. Alright, Christian Jeffers. Again, they're a little vague about how he got released here. Maybe he was released on cashless bail. Maybe. I don't know. Guess the writer got a little lazy towards the end of this one. Christian Jeffers had been arrested 50 times and served 6 years in prison before that's a woman? No, that's got to be a tranny. Attacked an Asian man on the subway with a hammer. She? Really? Let's dig into this. Who identifies as a woman. Nice wig. Loser. Arrested March 2022 on charges of assault, aggravated harassment, menacing as hate crimes, and 1 count of criminal possession of a weapon stemming from a brutal attack on a 29-year-old man that took place on the 14th Street subway station in Manhattan. I was told it was white people attacking Asian people, but apparently this is saying otherwise. Jeffers wearing a black wig and purple lipstick, because women do that, totally. Real women's. Was caught on video smashing the stranger in the head with a hammer after the two bumped into each other and then exchanged words. COVID broke a lot of folks, my friends. Just an example here. Jeffers has a criminal record that stretches back to 2007. May include prostitution, grand larceny, public lewdness, theft of service, and, of course, well, drug possession. Okay, I'll give you a pass for that one there, whatever the fuck your name is. And, quote, she, unquote, was released from prison in June 2021 after serving 6 years for second-degree robbery. That's pretty much it right there. I thought that would take longer, but still been about 13 minutes, right? Let's look. 15 minutes. Alright, so it's not too bad. But, yeah, this shit is so just... We've hit peak ludicrous, man. This is going to be ridiculous. And this most likely is not going to go anywhere fast. Trump needs to get the venue changed. It probably won't. And I don't know what the fuck is going to go on here. The leftoids are so fucking insane. Again, COVID broke a lot of people. And the people in New York were thoroughly abused by the system. The mass formation psychosis is probably rampant there. It's almost, wasn't that the plot of one of the Batman movies, like the Christian Bale Batman movie, about putting some chemical in the water to make everybody go insane in Gotham? I don't remember, but anyway, let's cut it off there. It's been way too long. No one got this far. Thanks for watching. Hope for the best. Oh yeah, get some non-perishable food, and hope for the best, my friends. And have a good day. Have a good night. God bless.